Hello everyone, this is Vanessa from Vanessa's Variety Venue with another video. So first, I'm going to be showing you this right here that we're looking at. This is my little grapevine. It's budding already. In the last video, I was, potting them up right after I had bought them at the store like 3 days before, and I said, you know what, let's just put them into pots and into dirt. And they have already, well, this one at least has already bud, and it was a super tiny bud. If you remember from the other video, I'll try to insert a clip if I can figure how to do that. But this one, there's nothing on it yet. Oh, that was my amaryllis, however you say that thing. And yeah, this is just my little setup right here, but this video is to show you how you hold on, Mordecai, just a moment. Is to show you what I did to get my garden beds together, and that's what I'm doing right now. So remember that pile? This is what it looks like now. I've put together some of the pieces, and I have them out at the spot that I'm going to be doing the raised beds at. So we're going to go out there right now and show you what's going on. So here we are at the site for the raised beds. This is a different area from where I had showed the strawberries the other day, and this is the pieces. We don't have to go to the store and buy everything. The garden doesn't need to look pristine. Like, this is not a commercial, for something that needs to be, well done and everything. We're just using what we have right now until we figure stuff out, and then we can get better stuff like the tall raised beds, the metal ones. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like. I had to join boards because they were not long enough. I didn't want to make super tiny beds, so here it is. I have these two for the long ones, and then I put these two short ones together to join that. And I put 4 screws on one side. This side has 3, but it's the same thing over here on the other side. And those are what, 4x4s. Those were the legs for the steps. Yeah, this is what we have going on here. And I put cardboard in there to cover the ground, so that will, in the meantime, start to keep the weeds down. That's my weed barrier. Then I'm going to be putting bags of soil in there. Right, so I just wanted to do this video, really short one, just to show what I've done from salvage wood that was on the property. And you see that plaything over there? That looks just terrible. We're going to be taking that down too, and I'm going to be salvaging wood from that as well to do something else. But I'm just showing this to say, if you really want to start a garden or anything at all that you want to start doing in your life, it doesn't have to look perfect. You just have to start with what you have and then go from there. You'll be surprised what starts happening, because I never thought that I would have done this, because at first I thought I was going to have to go buy lumber, and then I just looked around and I'm like, wait a minute, I could use these. So that's what I'll be doing. And I'm just gonna put together, I'm gonna show you how crazy this thing really is. So you see this joint right here is because the lumber really isn't big enough, the piece of wood, so it stopped. That size is nice and long, and it came all the way down, so this one isn't. So I decided I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna screw it in to here. I'm gonna screw it into here, and then screw this into here, and that will solve my problem. So I'm gonna do that on camera, and then that'll be the end of the video. I'm not trying to be super long, just saying, guys, that we can really do something with what we have. It might not look like much, but it'll get the job done, until we're ready to do a lot more. Then we could do a lot more. We could buy all the other stuff, but to start, just start, because I've been procrastinating a long time. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to buy this, I'm gonna have to make a greenhouse. But I just said, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna start what we've got and then go from there. And that's what we're doing right now. See? Problem solved. Like, you think, oh man, I'm gonna have to get a longer board. I was even thinking about opening up the joints right there, opening up that joint and extending it. I'm like, no, work smarter, not harder. Come on, what can you do? I'm like, oh, the light bulb came on, and I said, oh, I could do this. And so that is, I think I'm shadowing it, the whole thing. You can't even see. Oopsie. And problem solved, because this is not something I'm going to be moving around all over the place, so it doesn't need to be super strong, like, you know. So this is good enough. Yeah. And one other thing I'll do really quickly. Yeah, so remember the tulips I planted on Thanksgiving Day? Like, who does that? While you're cooking in the kitchen, you run outside to plant because you don't want the ground to be frozen. Like, okay. So they're already popping up out of the ground, and today's February 1st. I planted them Thanksgiving 2023, and this is February 1st, 2024. So you see that little one right there, right? A whole bunch of them is popping up. So I just mulched. I don't know if you can see that little one right there. All along, all around, they're looking like that. Oh, I'm sorry, the jet is passing. So I came out this morning and I put some cardboard down. You can see it right here, and then put the mulch down over it to help keep the weeds down so it doesn't look crazy, you know, when the springtime's coming. Everything is coming up with the rain and all of that. So this is what it looks like, and they're already coming up. I'm so glad I planted them. Spur of the moment, and look at it. Pretty great, right? Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye-bye.